The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day. With their very existence.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear.
Let's go!
Elven blood, eh?
Oh. Temple guard let even you into the city.
Hey-ya!
Good fight. Some nice foot.
Challenging me, or is it a Witcher versus the Beast of Metina?
You guys.
He's from ploughing Metina, damn it! Raised by wild hounds on the windswept. Who dares face the...
Like to hire you to...
Need us to kick some up.
Actually want you to usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked.
Got the wrong man. Ass kicking's...
How about a wager? If I beat Hal.
See, Al's no fan of mummies. You'll need something special to convince him. Here's an idea. Take us back.
What if I lose?
Oh, you'll lose. But we'll still do your little job. You'll just pay. Cough up the coin.
Double your wages. But if I win...
Ow! Finish him! God.
You'll never learn. That's enough of that.
Well. Ain't often you get such a lovely thrashing, huh? Man's speechless, but I can see it on his mug. Bugger likes it. Time we got some rest. We'll go for free, eh, yeah? Your coin? Have it back. And don't fret, we'll get...
That's it, Roach.
Gonna be sick.
I feel quite faint today.
Toppler belongs in a fire.
Oh!
Where you walking, dimwit?
Ah, there you are.
Managed to hire some ushers.
Wonderful. That's one matter resolved.
Wanted to talk about the text itself.
It's not at all. In fact, I quite like it. I was willing to relax my standards to help Dudu, but we may have something very interesting here. I've very clear ideas who to cast as the servant, the Witcher, and the Queen, but I'm not certain who should play the prince and the princess.
Who's playing?
An amateur. It'll be my first time working with him.
Newcomer to the...
In a sense. Oh, stop pretending you don't know. I'm talking about...
It's a good idea.
But you will make an effort, won't you?
I'll give it a shot. So who do you...
I'm finding it hard to decide between two candidates. Abelard Ritzer would be the safer bet. He's been part of our troupe for ages, has flawless technique, but he doesn't exactly...
Who's your other option?
Maxim Bollier, outstanding actor, and audiences love him, but sadly I can never be sure he'll show up sober, or that he'll show up at all.
Let's go with Abelard. I'll take a reliable artisan over none.
Rightly so. The project is risk...
These perform...
Well, it varies. Of course we shall pay you a fee as well. You're a...
So, about the princess. Small part, but an important one. And
Priscilla would be the obvious choice. She's young and beautiful. Yet, I do have more stage experience.
let's have Priscilla do it.
Assign greater importance to appearance than to talent. I understand.
All right.
It seems so. Prepare to plunge headlong.
Working.
One who knows. There you are.
You any closer to being ready for this premiere?
Halberdier number 2's in the props room crying. Apart from that, it's going splendidly. And you? Are you ready?
All right, let's start. Want to get this over with.
Everyone says so before their first time.
Zoltan, what are you doing here?
Prissy told me you lot are putting on a play. Were you playing the lead?
I'm not the lead.
Oh, I thought to myself, I'd sooner shave my beard than miss that. Tell me, Witcher, you going to wear hose and a codpiece?
Calm, Geralt. You must focus your mind before you go on stage.
Good luck.
Ladies, most honored, we have for you an exquisite comedy. Its title, The Players. Witcher Geralt as himself, Katarina, a veteran of the Novigrad, and the lovely...
Majesty, the Monster Slayer awaits. Your summons he's answered and stands at the gates.
Show him in. I must speak to the man. But first, some wine to steady my hand. Witcher, your task is a matter most tender. A monster shall show at tonight's feastly splendor. Stand guard, beware, kill the beast if he shows. Your reward you'll receive on my finest pillows.
To slay beasts most foul, 'twas for this I was made. I kill as my calling, not just to get paid.
He's swallowed the bait, this fool of a Witcher. I'll ensure the foul bow reveals his true figure. The monster revealed, the Witcher shall strike. The beast will he slay, thrust his head on a pike.
Ah, my child will pity her love, this beast. Though at least, ere he goes, he'll enjoy a last feast.
Gathered are we, a host fair and noble, to celebrate this day, the princess's betrothal.
Alas, no monster do I see or hear. Perhaps midst the guests he hides, in fear.
My dear, long have we hid our love's tender fires. Months we've restrained our loins' hot desires. Tonight shall it end, be my wife, that's my plea. That having said, I'll get down on my knee.
Oh, darling, I will!
Wait, with wine must we toast this moment joyful. If not, a foul curse shall rend your lives woeful.
Treason! 'Tis not wine, but a brew spiked with silver. My bowels contract, a foul beast to deliver.
Hark, hark, 'tis no prince, but a Doppler impostor. Seems men's hearts can love, for changelings foster.
Behold, Witcher, the beast of which I spoke. Unleash your sword. Let fly the killing stroke.
Stop, stop, beast or man. 'Tis my love, my betrothed.
Sheath your blades, fear a Doppler. 'Tis a thing most foolish. Changing one's shape does not make one ghoulish. Remember, 'tis not flesh a monster makes. But a heart that is base, such as in this knave aches.
Witcher, 'tis true. This wretch's foul suspicions tainted my mind with this plan so malicious. The Doppler must live. My daughter he'll wed. Beast or man, she loves him truly, without dread.
'Tis our tale's end, good folk, and its moral is this. No monster is he whose shape can shift.
The Witcher is just a true Doppler's friend. But you, foul page, in chains you shall end.
Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once!
Hey, hear the princess's command? Come up here.
Come on then, governor. Up you go. On stage.
Toss the traitor scum in the dungeon!
Don't be afraid. In the end, everyone will live happily ever after. Doppler and princess wed the same night. The servant's heart melted. He wept at the sight.
Dopplers to the stake! Burn them all!
Give it a rest, mate. Can't you see it's all in fun? This is a comedy. A ghoul could play the prince. Lighten up, for God's sake.
Geralt, you recognized me. How'd you do it?
Greetings, Dudu. Heard about that souvenir Horson left on your face.
So, you know everything? Have you seen Ciri?
No. Still looking for her.
Geralt! Masterful! You did great. Haven't they laughed that hard in ages? Lads won't believe it when I tell them.
Explain one thing to me. How do you and Dandelion manage to displease Reuven, Horson, and the Temple Guard all at the same time?
It's not as if we planned it.
Why didn't you find Priscilla or the Mummers? Contact them.
I came to a few performances, different shape each time, but I dared not show myself. Feared I'd put them at risk. Then I got word of a new mumming. Saw it as my chance to learn something, anything, about Ciri and Dandelion.
I know Ciri went back to Horson's to get you. How'd you manage to escape?
I ran after her, wanting to keep up, but I'd have been a hindrance. She called out to me, entreated me to shapeshift and disappear. I tried to find them, Ciri and Dandelion. It was as if they turned to vapor. Fearing for my life, I shifted each day, becoming someone else. Even considered turning into Ciri to trick her pursuers, but...
Slow down, Marmalade. Geralt, when did you last see Cirilla? Been a while, hasn't it?
A while, yeah.
For me, likewise. Must be a full run last by now. Do us a wee favour. Show us Ciri for a moment.
Geralt?
Transform.
feel strange. Both of you staring at me bug-eyed. Is that enough?
Yeah, plenty. Bad idea.
Not angry with me, are you, Geralt?
No.
I feel relieved.
And Dandelion? Were you able to find him?
Witch hunters nabbed him, but there's good news too. Menga's dead.
Ugh, a fiend. Good thing someone finally killed it, though another just as bad or worse would likely take its place.
Wouldn't be so quick to assume. Got a feeling it could be a decent fellow.
What's he talking?
We think we can free Dandelion. Just need your help.
What could I do?
Take on Menga's appearance, then go and give the order for Dandelion to be moved to Oxenfurt.
We'll lie in ambush in a ravine en route. Spring Dandelion from the convoy when it rolls by.
Wait, not so fast. How am I to be Menga? And I've no notion where Dandelion's being held.
Nope.
No.
But
what?
Besides, things get
Listen, you'll manage. Everybody believes Menga's missing.
My lads and me will lie in ambush in the ravine. Geralt will then...
But how am I to contact you as Menga? Send word that the convoy's
You'll need to figure that out. Come on, Guile's your middle name.
So, we all clear? Dudu, get your...
Yeah, see you...
Whoa, wait! Hold on! What happens after? I hope you don't expect me to continue as Menga. Live like Chappelle.
No. Once it's over, we expect to see you at the Rosemary in time.
To get pissed like wild badgers. So?
You were marvelous. Not a single mistake.
The performance in general. What did you...
I doubt the audience understood it all, but that's to be expected. I'm just pleased the Puffins got the word out. That was quite the crowd. You were right to cast Abelard as the prince. It's likely Maxim would have shown up drunk as a fish or forgotten about the premiere altogether. Here you are. Your fee. I must admit your style of mumming, well, it's quite minimalist.
At Kaer Morhen, minimum expression means maximum effect. Thanks for the coin. Take care now.
You lays the bats, strap me the mug to the working man.
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker, and a witcher a quick talker.
Trouble?
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You get everything?
Everything's...
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits. And it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole... Well then.
Greetings, my lord.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. One more thing. Leave your...
Must be some mistake. You know why we're here.
Of course. But I've orders to make certain every...
Damn it.
A pleasant...
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
But how could he? With that scrawny harlot?
Well, come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Go away. Where will I find another baronet? Go away.
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't know. Is that any way to treat an old mate?
There's been a mistake.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. You might play the great Dave.
Enough.
Who's this?
You asked. Come on, come closer.
We weren't supposed to draw any attention.
What? Nothing happened.
Work here, you know, with the eternal fire burning and all that.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an...
Yes, I missed, but can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can...
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we...
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing... Farewell.
Didn't like that guy.
He's an old friend. His name's Oh, let's look around.
This is dull. I wish to go chat with someone.
Ah, another challenge.
What happened?
Novigrad, capital of the world, yet they let such rabble.
One more round? When the...
Your next opponent. In his day, his father lost... Yet do not...
Not in the mood.
So, shall we play?
You're in...
Let's do it.
One more.
Sir Marius, they say...
Not in...
So, shall...
Some...
lovely lady clearly brings you luck, sir. Hold her, keep her, never let her go.
This is dull.
Truth is,
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies. I mistook you for my friend, sir.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia. So, I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
Beans of the scene. Word is, it's more like a experiment.
Excuse me a moment. Miss? Yes, it's me. Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man... Like no one else.
Any sign of...
Since they attacked my servant at the but I bribed a man at the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get out.
Entertaining the guests. He's always...
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice...
Is your son ready to go?
Yes, I've seen to...
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe.
But...
Please, trust me.
I know.
How will we...
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come... I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other men.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
Ladies, again. My husband is supervisor by trade.
Tolerance and superstition have always been a thing. Radovid's not a whit better than you. Might even be worse.
Hard finding work here, you know. With the eternal fire.
A true albino.
Yes, darling.
Albert Vic.
Fume, my sweet.
Hard finding work here, you know.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night without war.
A colossal boom.
Oh! Again.
Yes.
Night. Albert.
No. I am a black.
Oh, man.
Your excursion to Novigrad. We should talk about it.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the...
Well, Mama
said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks. Once they've begun, I shall
be waiting for you there.
Very well.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory! Albert! There you are, my love! Here you are! Oh.
I'll play.
You're done for!
Take from that lad! He's conjuring! You're fucking dead!
Oh, I began to worry.
Ran into...
Hunters?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Need some...
I shall see to it. And you must...
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than a...
Glad I could help you collect it.
It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out. You know where to find me if you want.
Goodbye.
What happened at the fountain? I'm sorry, I acted
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Yes.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know.
God, the Reaper's come for me.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
Swore he saw it.
Maybe he lied. He lied when
But I paid in advance, the entire month.
You did?
I'm out of coin.
But you've got some...
Give us the necklace and get out of it.
Hands off.
Geralt, you...
I wanna. Grab your things and let's go.
Get out! Now!
When I need your help, I'll ask for it.
What? Are you angry?
But they deserved the necklace. They risked a lot.
I was worried about you. City...
I know. We had They locked all the gates, placed guards at every corner, all in one night. Then they started searching the city. They stop anyone who seems even slightly suspicious. Mostly it's common...
How can I help?
Everything's falling apart. I should get all the mages to the docks as soon as possible.
Bertold...
A young couple. He's an alchemist. Had a practicing... See? My hosts were...
Won't...
So we won't take... In case of trouble, we were all to meet at the Kingfisher.
I know the Novigrad sewers. Won't run into any hunters.
That's why I'm asking you. I need you to find the way to the docks. Clear... Now you understand? What do I do?
We should help.
Fine.
Lead the way.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Strange. Witcher swore he saw her here.
Maybe he lied.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Seize them! Alive!
Where's this hideout?
Not far. In the bits. Now, quiet, Geralt. We'd rather not draw any attention to ourselves.
Mind the guards. They're worse than thugs.
Well, a patrol. We can't let them see us.
This is them, just as I said. Plowing sorcerer. She's into the witchcraft too.
Good work. Second.
No, I beg you. We've done nothing wrong.
Right. Hear that several times a day.
What about my reward?
Reward? Oh, right. Gotta go to headquarters for that. We don't pay out rewards.
Well.
Good fight, help!
Marigold. Under Witcher.
Planned on 2 pyres. Now we'll have 4.
You should have run.
You all right?
Yes.
I'll not leave here. I'm no
Bertold?
Have you seen what's happening out there?
We're going now.
Going?
Thanks. We need to join the others, soon as possible. Stop. Hear it?
Have you checked the sewers beneath the Kingfisher?
No. Didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to flee the city like rats.
You could stay. You'd manage it somehow.
The others will never make it without me.
No guardsmen or hunters in sight. Everything seems in order.
Or we're too late. We're here already.
What is whirling?
Damn it. We took too long.
Too long? We set out to rescue 2 people.
Yes. And lost one.
Good thing we got here.
This is not about This is no time to mourn. This way, Geralt. Well.
Triss? What?
No. Geralt, wait a minute. I need to see...
What?
Guess you must have worried.
No, I was booked.
You fleeing to...
No, but I am helping the others set off.
It only...
But only since recently on this, I look forward to having friends in Kavir. Shh. We'll talk later.
We've waited, this is... So we'll get... Perhaps? In which case we'll die with dignity. Weapons...
If the need arises...
You can also count on my...
Yes. The help of a Redanian Spartan.
That was...
You raised that madman.
This is no time to settle.
Gonna enter this...
I will go with Geralt. You, Dijkstra...
On my...
Will...
Triss.
I'll drop magic. I can only bloody get out alive.
You've got Radovid and the church against you. They want magic to vanish. Us along with it.
Melita, go mother, deliver us from evil, save us.
Fool woman.
Something the matter?
Don't you understand? They burn us for those gods. It's religion makes them do it.
They burn us out of hatred.
Leave me alone.
The holy fire's but an excuse.
Then pray away. Melita is sure to help.
Ah, yes. Good day. Master Witch.
It's please leave me alone.
If we turn ourselves in, the hunters will be pleased.
Deliver us from evil, save us.
Fool woman.
Something the matter?
Have you heard about Folker's bed? It's a bench with rollers.
I don't want to hear
It's religion makes them do it.
They burn us out of hatred.
Can I help
and fear.
you in any way?
The holy fire's but an excuse.
Good lad. Pray away. Melita is sure to help. Good sir.
Can I help you in any way?
Please leave me alone.
Melita, deliver us from evil, save us.
Fool woman.
Something the matter?
Don't you understand?
Thanks for helping.
No need to thank me. Really.
No, there is. You don't know how much it means. To have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
It's all right. It'll be over soon.
Damn it! No way through! All is lost.
Relax. Maybe there's another way.
Where? The passage is straight as an arrow, not a single fork.
A library? Triss, found an exit.
Oh, for a minute I actually thought we were doomed. Look, Gonzalo de Verseo's poems. Jacob of Verraz's melodicals. It's incredible. Rare, first editions only.
We'll come back for them.
No, we won't. I leave no throughout the day, remember?
I remember. Just having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry. Well? Stop. Hear that? What is it?
Rats.
My speciality, remember?
Verraz's headquarters. Can't be a coincidence.
His debtors have tended to disappear without a trace.
Everything all right?
A few bites on my feet and calves. Nothing really.
Need to clean your wounds. Infection will set in otherwise.
Later, Geralt. Let's find the way to the port first.
Body's pale. Dried out.
wounds around the neck and shoulders.
Well? Well?
Lantern's still lit. Died recently, from bites to the neck.
Well?
It's a catacomb.
What?
A vampire. Watch out for its venom. Luckily.
Luckily.
Steady source of income. Come on, let's go.
Seagulls! Hear them? We made it! Come on. We need to ready the ship before the hunters learn what's happening.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the ship?
Creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting.
Will we make it to Kavit?
Provided you don't run into it.
I'll signal the other...
Need any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or...
Don't...
Sorry, I must. It's my profession. So...
Why do you even...
I adore love stories. Especially...
Hunters! Hunt...
Board the ship! We want them alive!
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear.
One last... Thank you.
I'll remember...
Miss...
Take...
You're an ass.
What?
An ass. I know. If I say it's because I like you, want what's...
No.
Why? You should stay out of politics. I know it, you know it, and Triss knows it. Your other lover, not so much. She's cuddled up to Nilfgaard, and you'll follow her as always. And one day, we might find ourselves on opposites. But that seems a distant future to me. What?
Dinner.
And do it. Because... Act...
It...
And you visit... Oh, it's... So... You... So...
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an oneiromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Strange. Butcher swore he saw her here.
Maybe he lied. He lied when I cut off his first finger. They all grow very honest after I take a second. The ginger bitch
But I paid in advance, the entire month.
You did, but you paid the old price. The risks are greater now, and so should the reward.
I'm out of coin.
But you've got something else, dear.
Stop. I'll... But they deserved the necklace. They Yes. The thing...
Please don't...
Geralt...
Triss.
So... Sorry. I hope you find her quickly.
We will...
And if you...
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend. Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
You'd normally pay for that.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Oh.
Sir, have mercy! Me? My mate sells is all!
So fucked up, one. One drink all I had.
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your...
Pass. What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad.
Why have you...
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pipe.
Sorry.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But where...
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
To non-human hunters.
Trouble?
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Aye. Soon as we catch sight of them, we'll block the road against a whole unit if need be. And it's not like I'm not eager to crack some holier... Seeing as we've got a Doppler, wouldn't it have been easier to have him release Dandelion and... Too suspicious. Think about it. Menga disappears, then shows up with a skull. Priscilla, what are you doing here?
Some child brought a note from Dudu. The convoy will leave at dawn. May I stay with you?
Never fear, my dear. You'll get your warbler back. Just hope he's got his... Damn it! Gotta watch the rhymes in the presence of a lady. Go back to town.
Please, I...
Oh, come on, Geralt. Leave it go. Let her stay. Look at her. Fine.
I know. As soon as the fighting starts, I'm just...
Not much happening just yet. And there may be some time before it...
Well, how about a game of Gwent?
Sure.
This was a stupid idea.
You're the one wanted to...
They're coming!
Priscilla, stay here.
Geralt, go after him. Leave these here to us.
Watch it! 3 more shits out the hole!
Shit, lost him. Rode through here. Look for tracks. Prints are deep. Horse was carrying a heavy load. Calm down, Roach. Just bees. Hoofprints. Anyone ride through here?
Oh, aye, so... But 'twere a wench you were carrying, swear it on me head.
Joints are aching.
Come on, Roach. Looks like it might have started limping. What is it?
You tell me! One of them hunters barged into our hut, turned us out before we could so much as fat.
There another man with him? Tall, dark?
Aye, Jabber.
Dandelion.
Truth be told, that...
Where's the...
Aren't you curious? It's...
We don't let strange...
Wanna...
Honest? We'd see you all gone. But he'll do for a start. Here. Look.
Thanks.
Sit there. There, I said, and shut it.
All right. But what then? How long do you think you can keep it?
And how can I be sure that you won't try anything?
I'll go with you. It's not like I really have a choice now, do I?
And there'll be no trickery along the way. I could wring your neck like a fat hen, you realize?
Yes, but I also realize you won't. My corpse is worth nothing to you, whereas alive, like I said, 100 gold ingots. 100 gold ingots. No more, no less. Or I'm not Julian Alfred Pancratz Viscount de Lettenhove.
Viscount? Come on. Everybody calls you Dandelion.
That, my friend, is what we call an assumed identity. Can't expect me to reveal my full title to every goitered idiot I run across. Now, if you've made a wise choice. Very wise. Might not be more than a sergeant today, but tomorrow...
Quiet! I thought we heard something.
What? No, you see, me and Dad, we don't...
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him. It is good to see you, friend.
Come on, we'll...
Priscilla! What are you doing here?
You all right? You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt...
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so...
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her? Well, I don't know where she is.
I know you tried to help her. Gotta say,
No one else came to mind. Maybe, given more time, I'd have done things differently, but Ciri said the Wild Hunt Whoreson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went...
So you've heard everything. My plan was perfect. Until we put it in motion. How was I supposed to know Manga was after Dudu?
Heard enough about your plan. Need to know what happened to Ciri. When'd you
We were on Temple Isle, running from...
Grab the bitch! You pay for this!
Chase round it!
Grab a horse!
Grab the bitch! Grab it! I'll slay you like genius as it is!
They barred all the gates! We have to run! Grab a horse to the temple!
They're headed for the square. After them. Guards! Guards!
Dandelion!
Ciri! Ciri? Damn it!
Arrest that man!
Ah, what an adventure. 1 minute we were pulling off the heist of this...
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw no...
Gave me enough material...
That all you care about? The ballot? Egos swell a bit lately? Getting more and more selfish with age.
What is that about?
It's about Ciri.
Why would I ever worry about her? You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care... Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that start...
Mean this?
You get it from Whoreson? Whoa, Ciri will be overjoyed.
Whoreson's...
Ooh. Guess you're no stranger to fury. Well, I can't say I regret the man's abrupt passing. Deserved it as much as he deserved that awkward... What about our old friend Siggy Reuven?
He's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Because there's a good chance...
Ciri ever tell you what this is?
She went to Whoreson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Whoreson had access to the mage. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. It's in...
What was Ciri's...
She what?
The one time when it might have been useful.
But I'm almost positive she meant to lift it.
Off who? What? Or was it about her directly?
But boy, was she...
Know any more about the curse? Something's... You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to her. Went like this. Vafile Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladiv Dorn Ep Tenaid, Bundro Isne Iakas.
Doesn't mean a thing to...
Even less to me.
Damn it, that's just not...
Didn't say much. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive. But she's also...
Right. She slipped away again.
She came here from Velen.
Doubt it. Talk to the Baron there. He's the one helped Ciri. Said she rode off to Novigrad to look for Yen and me. And Yen's in Skellige, looking into traces she thinks Ciri left behind.
So... Skellige?
Skellige.
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast and a soft bed with fluffy pillow. We haven't seen each other, talked in ages. Consider...
I'm sure to be by.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt.
Portrait of the Hierarch.
Oh, it's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just...
All right.
Hey-ya! Giddy up. Come on, Roach.
My dad doesn't like us very much.
That's it, Roach.
Sun's high already, mate. You barely gathered a second fast. Not good.
Got this pain in my back.
Greeting!
Wouldn't mind.
Farewell.
Tough times.
Carries his pitchfork like you, on his back. I say you're both daft.
On my honor. An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
Do not.
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of...
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees at what...
Oh, get out! Glad you came.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. Oh, just wanted you to meet my new pals for the bug.
We'll have our reckoning yet.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again.
Well, that puts me up to... specifically caught and...
What?
Exactly the ploughing opposite.
About to ask me for help.
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance, Francis, to pay off the debt. I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. The rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly... Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's...
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards.
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of.
Wait, you don't even know where to look?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose.
Zed?
Big fish in the card pond. Has a shop along the south wall. And thank you.
No problem.
Who can afford a Uitcher in this day and age?
Let us live.
The eternal fire will light our way.
Why does he need 2 swords? Does he tend to lose them?
Locked. But looks like Zed's inside. And in hot water. Gotta find another way in. Must be Zed.
Find it?
No.
Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he...
I tried, didn't...
Might have pressed him too hard.
Greetings.
What? Lost your nerve?
Citizen Grim Foil Tiana from the Scoia'tael deck. Wonder how much this card's worth. Hey, we're looking for something worth snooping around for.
We can go at it here.
Must be the names of people Zed sold cards to. Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
Must be a lady.
Those sadies thought to change their name.
Oh.
To me.
I miss a woman's touch.
Hey, free boy.
Temple Guard let even you into the city.
Zoltan?
Get up.
Round.
I never
Let's play.
Washed your hair lately?
Seems I won.
A right fucking shock, given your frankly amateur deck. You can do well to fix your collection. It's downright porous. Don't need you bringing me shame a good dandelion for that. You might skim something off your mate, Roach. He's said to have good card.
So... You've been...
So...
What?
Good. What do you...
No,
Well,
Nope.
But you
got the... Zed's dead.
Wouldn't cry.
Didn't...
Fuck.
Listen, got Zed's...
Show me.
Click fishing. Zoltan seems awful important to you.
Thanks, Geralt. And if you want to see Ravi first...
All right.
I no need...
Know what she drinks in the evening before she retires? Not milk, but blood from a sorcerer's skull.
Long as they pay and don't hit.
Hey!
I'd give you a discount for heroic deeds.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine?
Gotta say, Priscilla's really
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting?
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to...
Where do you get...
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in...
I remember.
How could you forget?
How can I...
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices. We can...
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned?
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think. Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate part.
What's this helping?
First of all, we need to get that. Geralt?
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
Oh,
what?
terrible
He never given me
times.
nothing but floppy diddly. If you don't know how to give. Please.
Saying I'm no good at giving?
To give, you got to have talent.
What's he schemed up this time?
It's a material world.
Willows. Since in the area 2 days road.
Nothing hurts as much as nothing. In this city, racial hygiene's as poor as...
Mind the guards. No worse than thugs.
Trouble?
Real quiet.
Why don't you ask
Trouble?
Top.
Well, so long.
Got my eye on you, white one.
Ah, you're here.
Haven't been to the
Fine, fine. Ravi's not going any. We'll do this. I'll shut him up while you sneak upstairs and sit.
Cat.
Bird.
Thought.
Feet.
Chivy.
She's our bills.
The Pike's king of the pawn top.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish.
Who's he?
Well, him. Oh, that's Garrett.
Does say.
Not really.
Good, that. One lion angler at the table's enough.
So what's the Zanders or eager biters if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook.
Shut it. Geralt? Care to chime in? How's that?
Recently isn't a word.
Who'd you bring along, Chivy? Some plowing grammar
Wilson, did you...
Yak! Or night crawlers, though the Pike aren't.
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what do you and your pals use up at Cape?
Live bait.
You see, Chivy? He'll make a good angler.
Geralt!
Right.
So, when are we gonna go noodling some catfish?
shelf looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer's open. Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Fits perfectly. Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic. Vatier de Rideau's dagger. A Sarah Varanahid's necklace. Wonder if it's the real thing. Joachim de Ved's skull. Pretty grim curiosity. With which Stefan Skellen was hanged. Here's Fringilla. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it. Dining set from which Emperor Mir ate during his coronation ceremony. Portrait of Emperor Mir, tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say. Zoltan, time we were up.
Wait now. Leaving already?
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message?
Mr. Cleaver's variant.
Now, just a minute. If any
Too late. Grab him.
Leave.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing the Witcher.
Thanks.
I'd recommend them.
Right.
Good luck then.
You've a soft heart after all, Geralt. Oh, by the by, splendid job with that last one. Blood splatter nearly hit this.
Looked through C's.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Emir, Joachim de Ved's skull, Vatier de Rideau's dagger, the rope they hanged Skellen with.
Oh, shite. But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few would pay a tight...
No. Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spell on it of some sort, but I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Triss. Look, and no wonder he was...
But...
No. Natalis card. Only one.
Go.
He's got swords in his back. Grimoires and traps. Let's drink first, nearly not. How about that? Just look how happy
Sure he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the situation. Our mutual friend Ravi.
Oh, you got the card. What else do you...
If you'd just given it up instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be at... As it is, that's all your fingers broken. So, It seems the Witcher will have to pay for you. See? Ravi's on board.
Agreed.
And let's play.
Yes!
Curb your enthusiasm, mate.
But he...
So, now?
Thanks.
Natalis card will do.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you prefer some...
I'm in her.
The Natalis card.
selling
The
fish stick
seas
to
are
children.
tossing, and the wind keeps blowing, it's blowing.
What it?
What are you... Farewell.
Why you are so strange?
Oh,
Lout!
sick of it all.
Miserable.
Zoltan,
Get out.
got the car.
Ha! Seems well. Come on. I arranged to meet the buyer at an old The exchange. We should do it right.
Afraid your client might change his...
Oh, had so many buyers for these cards, I felt...
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about...
The library. Imagine that.
Wild times when
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed. More or less in that order. Now, I trust obtaining them wasn't too...
Try it and find...
You wish me to try? Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive.
Doing it.
Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse in. I'll tend to the others.
Mistake.
What you fucking Go on, get... I'd only slow you down.
You gotta take risks and not get fat.
Fucking hey, Oz.
Something like that way. All for not the roof does out.
What? Can't understand a word.
No!
Can't get away, Duke. Might as well stop.
This damn lid won't budge!
Whoever put it on the sarcophagus was clearly thinking of...
You've no idea who I am, have you?
None.
Professor Vermont, as a certain ancient map would have it, there's a priceless... It could shed entirely new light on the NL...
Oh.
Bladdock.
Vampire. Probably regenerates here.
Just 5 more minutes. Is it 1358 yet?
No.
Then fuck off.
I'm ever running into things like that. Well, come on. Open it again.
Why? See an elven manuscript there? 'Cause I should...
I hadn't the chance to look. Perhaps he enjoys bedtime reading and keeps it under his pillow.
Fine.
What the... Again?
Disturbed him.
Shame he didn't leave me to talk to him. He might have known something about the manuscript.
Didn't seem up.
You may be right.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Help me! This damn lid!
Whoever put it on the sarcophagus was not...
As it...
Is it...
What? We should...
But...
It's better this way.
Come on, don't make me beg. I must speak to the vampire.
Let's open it.
If all goes well, I shall stop.
What?
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had
What? Not.
Prophet, as it could shed entirely new.
All right.
Is it?
I...
We should let it.
But...
It's better.
Come on, don't make me beg. I must speak to the vampire. Come now, don't make me beg. I must speak to the vampire. Come now, don't make me beg. I must speak to the vampire. Come now, don't make me beg. I must speak to the vampire. Come now, don't make me beg. I must speak to the vampire. Come now, don't make me beg.
Let's open it.
If all goes well, I shall...
What?
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple.
Leave me, swiving drowners.
You could use a Witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amusing. If...
No. Rather make sure this was our last meeting.
So, you get him?
Yes.
And what about Duke?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's grand. Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I'd never... If you want gold, it's not a problem.
Kinda curious how the cards...
Excellent! I'll take the coin to the king of...
Good luck, Zoltan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember, the catfish is the king of the Pontar.
Pauper with a library. Imagine that.
Vile times when beggars could put letters together.
Youth these days, harebrained, all of them.
Shut up and fight.
Demon!
No bread, no coin, poor as shite.
Oh! Don't touch me.
Ah.
You...
Yeah, precise. Blood. Where are...
I... Thank...
Don't know who you look for, but you won't find him. Your lads are bats are strapping them up to the working man. Holy moly, you're a scam.
You'll see right away I've got the best deals this summer.
Eternal fire.
A mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her. Beg your pardon?
Right one. Take a gander who worth seeing.
I didn't know she dealt in magic.
Ignorance don't wipe away your guilt.
The second.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
you serious?
I never called it brilliant. Written your lines all...
You've written what?
So you know what to say during... And your mask. Put it on. So...
But...
No time. So...
Stop right there.
What? What?
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin!
Come on, come closer.
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
But finding me proved no simple task, for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened. But finding me proved no simple task, for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what it...
Washed your hair lately?
I did not know she dealt in magic.
Ignorance don't wipe away your guilt.
Why?
It takes a great deal of arrogance to call a pyre salvation from sin.
I...
Want meat? Are you...
So...
But... Stop.
What?
Not your lucky day.
Not so Drop... 'Tis...
Dandelion! Crimson Avenger!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hero! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
The new rights thinks you're a bigger rat picker than me.
How'd you go with this healer? I was faffing about minding my own business.
Nothing doing.
Suddenly, up he pops and heals me.
Behave, Witcher.
Started with her fingernails, ended with breaking her bow.
Geralt of Riviera, I presume.
Witcher?
In a hurry?
Stay out of my way.
Best wares this side of the pond.
Medics running late notes. Easy, I know her, she'll show. Soon as she does, a few spades of sludging will make it. What's got you so jolly?
Greek.
Show me. So.
What can I get you, lad? A compass? A straight edge? Going cheap? Good. He finally met his match. The Witcher, I think, gave Junior his due. So? Ah!
Just as bad.
Nilfgaardian Emperor.
Ah!
Farewell.
fuck?
What the devil?
Well, I'm a freak.
Whosoever considers a mage in their home
I piss me trousers. Another drifter in from Temeria.
A fine kettle of rancid fish.
Eternal fire, why me? I've got a piece of a racehorse.
Won't be easy to find mages in this mob.
So long.
Starts a rumor. He's ill, and only a potion will save him.
It'll take some coins.
Grey hair, come here.
That one's Radovid. Maybe they'll rid.
What is it?
We're a problem, Master Witcher. Mate of ours got injured.
Poor lad could...
You tracked many a monster.
One.
Lead the way, Master.
Need some kind of
Yeah.
Seward.
One drink, all I had. Want justice? Hire a Witcher.
Boot prints. Traces of sewer slime.
Picked a pack of pickled pippets.
Move it!
La 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 la.
A sick child. Even more misery besides. Why are you bothering him, you grub? Can't you see he's busy?
Gotcha, Horson.
That was 5 stone with the purest fist tech you put to the torch. Do you know what it was worth?
All right, Witchman. Take your coin, bugger off.
Leave him.
Wonder of wonders. A Witcher defending a mage hunter.
I'm not joking.
Ain't ya?
Come on, come closer.
I didn't expect...
Shouldn't be so quick to judge, maybe. Unless...
Listen, I've lost much blood.
No. Gonna let you die the death of a martyr in the struggle for a better tomorrow. Glory be to the fire. Yada, yada, yada.
Nowadays, one note, one
words enough
You
to
ever
say
aim
just
to show your customers some respect?
Look!
Rubbish you offer the words.
Aye, today, for I'll be gone tomorrow.
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow salt.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Once there was a little
I'm to present myself at the barracks of the Temple Guard. In return. Do I have a choice?
Whoa, stop flexing like that.
Rum and supper, I never refuse. Ship's ready.
Let's go.
First.
Back off or I'll...
I'm not a fear.
Rob every...
Taken from a corpse ain't theft. I'm a man of the Isles. On the Atropos.
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugo.
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg.
There's a wetcha Kertrolda. Croc.
That...
You've... or...
Seen her? Nope.
Aye. Where's black and white? If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beach. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea. Tits and...
What's your name?
Staingrim.
Well, Staingrim, I don't like you. In fact, I feel like slapping you.
Go ahead, Drifter.
What? Lost your nerve? Had enough?
Best finish me now, 'cause you'll be...
It was a good fight. That's enough for now.
Know the way to Kertrold?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the...
Thanks. Magic. A place of power. Faster. Go, go. Faster.
You're looking ill. Must nurse some...
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye.
when we are gone?
Sorry to trouble you.
How shall we be remembered?
What is...
Our ship was wrecked against...
Speak of us with
How am I
respect.
supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I
Might have guessed you
was a
could.
I should pay you back every last copper, I swear.
As a hero!
Heard of...
To tell you the truth, I'd probably not believe.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorceress and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye. What's left when we are gone? How shall we be
Fine,
remembered?
I'll help you. I visit
Will they
Novigrad often
speak of
enough.
Thank you. You'll find me in the port district.
Or
See you later, then.
disdain? We shall remember him as a hero!
Then the Jarl of Can you sing an axe? He looks at it once. So
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. 'Tis her decision.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Tuirsech. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. What? That?
You knew Bran?
Yes. Unlike his wife.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, we bid Bran farewell. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Twirsach, dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake,
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend.
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what...
Reading my mind.
What's more, I like what I see. Did you learn anything in Velen?
Ben, heard it.
Dean?
None.
Don't
think these
which
creature also hiding.
Good.
How about you?
Something strange happened on Skellige a time ago. My intuition
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone.
So why won't
call it a difference of a... Look, it...
Wait!
Greeting.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000...
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too...
And just like Krag, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy... I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've some...